Hi guys, how are you doing? This is Afrobeatsglobal, and of course we are right here to analyze the Big Brother Naija. What's been happening in the house?
See, Chama, this Oyinbo is becoming too much. You know that when we're about to do this Aproko, but are you doing this Oyinbo thing because Mr. Bumi is on set?
You guys, I feel like they'll be confused because they'll be like, who is this? Who is this fine man in the middle? So yeah, guys, we decided to bring him because number one, he's Sabi, and he's here to help us analyze what happened yesterday. The shocking news.
The shocking news. Now remember that when Choma and I, by the way, if you've not watched that episode of our Big Brother G,
check it out, guys.
It's on our channel. So guys, I mean, remember that yesterday we were like, okay, after the head of house games, we can't wait to see who the head of house will be and all of that. And fortunately or unfortunately, Dotun emerged the head of house, and he chose Daniella. That's one topic on its own. That boy is penetrating his way into Daniella's life. Meanwhile, Khalid still insists that he's waiting for Daniella and what he has for her is serious. So now somebody is now taking. Honestly, if I knew that, if I was Daniella and I knew that being chosen to be in the head of house lounge will not save me from a nomination for eviction, I probably would decline because it only means she's going to be sleeping in the room with Dotun, which is temptation.
I mean, and she talked about how, you know, that she before she came into the house that she did not have anybody and that she's in love with Khalid, you know, and she decided to be faithful like to him and the rest. And I'm wondering, how will you decide to be faithful to someone and be sleeping with someone else in the room? What will you be doing in the room? Mr. Bumi,
well,
Mr. Bumi, what do you think?
Okay, we forgot to actually introduce Mr. Bumi.
Yes, we need to introduce him.
So Mr. Bumi is actually the business development manager for Creatrix Empire, which also comprises of Afrobeatsglobal. And Mr. Bumi is an ardent follower of Big Brother Naija show. So, I mean, guys, learn, let's analyze.
So, Mr. Bumi, what do you think?
Well, thank you for having me in the show.
You're welcome.
Let me say, Big Brother is a game. And everybody is looking to win the 100 million prize at stake. We wouldn't blame Daniella because before Big Brother unfold, what is awaiting Daniella as a deputy to Dotun, the Big Brother asked her if she accepts to be Dotun's deputy, and which Daniella indeed agreed that, okay, I'm okay with it. But it was after Daniella agreed that Big Brother now told them what is awaiting the deputy. Because I'm sure Daniella might be thinking before he agreed, apart from the love, she might be thinking that, agreeing might be a safe haven for me from the next eviction. So it was after she agreed that Big Brother now said, the fact that you are a deputy does not exempt you from eviction. So,
my God, that was quite.
Looking at it from that angle, we might say, okay.
You know, the thing is, I just pray that Daniella does not fall. Because, trust me, I feel that right now she has like a huge combined force of fan base. Like, Khalid's people are voting her and Daniella's stan, they are voting her. So, immediately she just messes up.
It will spoil her again. Plus, I can't even afford to see her like get distracted again. I feel like after Khalid left, like her game was solid. She went back to like being Daniella, you get. So I don't want to see. I feel like she doesn't really thrive when she's like mushy. Exactly. So please, I don't want to.
I feel it be like say she did feel Dotun.
I think when so too. She said
Dotun,
it too. She said it though.
Oh, she said so.
She's attracted to Dotun now. She said it. Well, she said she's attracted to Dotun, but that she can't have anything to do with him because she has something to do with Khalid.
Wow.
She gets.
Because why I said so is when Ebuka was asking Dotun and Dotun was like, yes, I stand my full chest. Yes, I said what I said. I have feelings for this girl and all. She was just, did you see that part?
But you guys, what's up with Daniella? Why are they all running for Daniella?
Running for how?
Mr. Bumi.
Well, I will still think that it's a game plan for Daniella. He might have something for Khalid and they're still playing the game with Dotun inside the house. Because in the house, most housemates believe that you must have something at your back. So you must have something at somebody at your back, so that you can also be competitive and also have a safe net in terms of vision. I think that is the game that Daniella is playing.
But really, she doesn't even need all of those, because I think she's really intelligent. And,
she's very smart.
You know, she's really smart.
Well, you can be smart, and if you don't have the backing of the housemates, you can be nominated and
like for example, Anto, Laula, I don't know if you remember them. They were very, very smart, but because they didn't really have fans, like it was. So I think
so talking about using that as a game plan, do you think the Shella ship is sailing on
that's Shegs and Bella?
Shegs and Bella. Do you think it's sailing on being a game plan?
What do you even think about their
relationship? Because Mr. Bumi, you're married, right?
Can you fall in love with somebody in 1 week and propose in 1 week, Mr. Bumi?
Like, from experience, what do you think?
Well, it might be one of those things, love at first sight.
And proposal in 1 week. Hey!
But I haven't said that. I still have my doubts, and you know, we've seen Neil. We've seen Neil and V, Erika. We've seen how Martin has gone, and we've seen in totality the Big Brother.
But you know what, Mr. Bumi, to counter what you just said, like I'm of that opinion with you. As a matter of fact, I promised myself not to sail any ship, like not to hype any ship. They cannot keep breaking my heart. But just like somebody said on Twitter that why do we keep dwelling on the bad ones? That people are saying we've seen this, we've seen that, but nobody is saying we've also seen Bam Bam and Teddy A, because theirs was really messy. Like you had a pastor's daughter in the building and a bad boy, a guy that looked like a bad boy.
And they had a child himself before then.
Yeah, and they were messing up everywhere, toilet, everything. They did dirty things, and they're married today.
And they have 2 children.
Well, we've also seen Kafi and Gidoni.
Yeah,
exactly. And they have a child already.
But really, why I wouldn't say Kafi and Gidoni? Well, Kafi looked like a good girl. I feel Kafi is a good girl. Gidoni looked like a good guy. But why people keep saying Teddy A and Bam Bam?
No,
you know?
Gidoni, no.
Teddy A?
I think it's even shocking for Gidoni because it felt like he was using her on the show. I don't know if you remember clearly. And people were like, what the hell is Kafi doing with this guy?
This kind of guy.
You get? It wasn't at the end that they now started liking each other. It wasn't when they came out that we didn't understand what was going on. So I feel like for Gidoni and Kafi, it was surprising. Really? For Bam Bam and Teddy, I wasn't even really surprised.
Are you serious?
Yes, I wasn't really surprised. It was Gidoni and Kafi that I was like, what is Kafi doing with this guy? Right? But at the end of the day, they fell in love.
And most people don't believe that it can happen, and it did happen.
Yeah, you can actually find love. You can.
Yeah.
Well, if Shella say if the thing work, who are we? If they are we buy, we support. Yeah, I'm in for it. I feel like they look good together. And you know, when someone was saying, well, because Bella was always saying it at the beginning of the show that when Shegs is like, what kind of man is your man? And she's like, he must have money. I can't suffer. So when people were like, this one is just after this boy for money, then people started digging out information about Bella, and we noticed that she's also from a rich home. Yeah. Like, as a matter of fact, her father was a ruling, chief in Onitsha. Yeah. And, in fact, our siblings, Chris Okagwe is an actor, Sandra is Flavor's baby mama. They're all doing great, so I don't think it's for money. Well, it might be for strategy. For strategy, but even for strategy, are they content? Do you guys think they are content? Like, if this is their strategy,
I feel like the content. I feel like at some point it was content at the beginning, but I feel like now it's getting tiring in a way because people are like beginning to see them like everywhere. They are always like people are like.
Then I think for why it was interesting to watch Kid Wire and Erica. Yeah, they were doing lovey-dovey,
but they
were winning. Like they were.
These ones are winning too.
They are winning.
They are winning too.
But like
these ones are winning.
They are winning, but not as we would have liked to see.
Yeah. I feel like they're being distracted with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You guys, I feel like Shegs entered there he entered for relation. Like he knew that he was going to go and pick a babe that he will hold on to.
Because
that's his strategy, man.
See, I was telling my mommy something yesterday that you see this Yoruba will say Ototologun. Someone like Shegs, he's been a footballer before. The guy might not need this money. Trust me. It might be love. Some people have money. They have everything in this life. It's money, it's love they want. And maybe he has seen somebody he loves. That is why he's there. And you know, the only thing is if that's their goal, the only thing is for their goals to align. So that it doesn't feel like, okay, Sheikh is there for love, and Bella is just, well, let me use you.
No, but I think Bella actually liked. I think she liked.
Really love.
At the beginning, I still feel like she wasn't
interested at the beginning.
She was just, oh yeah, play me. I will play you too.
Yes.
I'll be smart girl. But I feel like she's also in love
now.
now and all of that.
All right, guys. So moving on, because in as much as I want to dwell on this, we have other interesting parts of this show, guys. Exactly. So we're talking about Amaka right now because this one shocked everybody to be like bomaro, guys. Okay, so what really happened was yesterday they nominated like housemates that were leaving the show, and then we had like the list housemates. That was Doyi and Amaka. They had 6 votes each, but it was, we found out later, because at the beginning we were wondering why Big Brother evicted just Amaka and not Doyin, right? But we discovered later that it was because it was fake housemates that nominated Doyin, so it did not count, right? So when she was nominated, you know what happened with Lucy? You know how awkward it is. That was how it was. Like everyone was quiet. They didn't know how to react to it. I feel like they were also shocked at that point.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to evict someone, they wait till like eviction show on Sunday. Do you get? But like evicting her on the spot, it was just really painful. She was shocked and she was like, it was nice meeting you all. I love you guys.
Funny
how
enough,
did you guys feel when you guys saw that?
I think that Amaka is a sweet girl.
No, but she is.
She is a sweet girl.
She's very expressive.
And I feel like in the bid to stay relevant, she tries to take hold of anything that can be content to me. So when she sees that, okay, it be like say person gas their relationship to be content, she was trying to have a way into
she was really
lives.
desperate at the beginning.
Then at a point she looked at it that, okay, is it fights that will make it, maybe if I just get paranoid and I get angry at things, because what was all the anger for? Now, talking about yesterday's game, honestly, in my mind, I know Big Brother is full of surprises, but in my mind, I was just like, okay, Amaka will probably be taken into another house, that she's not going home. Because that was an unfair exit, trust me. Because that's why you have a fan base. Why can't why am I standing this person if I can't fight? Let's see that we voted though, but we no reach other votes.
Yeah.
It will still sweet me pass, So yesterday, she wouldn't have gone. It would have been Doyin. But Big Brother called each housemate to the house and to the diary room, and it was like, so you have to nominate 2 housemates that would be leaving tonight, immediate eviction. Even some people, before they gave, some were dramatic and all of that. But people mentioned Doyin and Amaka the most. People mentioned Cheesy too. Funny enough, people mentioned Cheesy.
But Doyin and Amaka had like the list.
Yeah, some people even wasted votes. They mentioned Cheesy and Rachel, both fake housemates. So now people were like, but Doyin had the highest number of votes and all of that. So, after dragging Big Brother on Twitter, then there was now a breakdown that you guys forgot that most of the people that voted Doyin are fake housemates. So their votes don't count. So in other news, Amaka had the highest votes, but personally, I still feel like it was unfair. I really feel like until Ebuka said, I'll be talking to the evicted housemates. I still thought, she would just be somewhere and we see them on Sunday and all of that. Then now talking about the fact where he said she hugged them. Trust me, if not me una no hug me. Because in my mind, it's a game. For that moment, we are humans now. For that moment, trust me, I'll be like, for me to be the one, that means I was the least, I was the highest, I had the highest vote. That means almost all of our votes.
No, like I said.
No,
earlier,
but that's what would be in my head.
Okay, but she had just 6 votes.
I know, but that's what would be in my head.
So it means like half. They weren't even up to half.
I don't understand. To process that at that point. Wait. You know what? Sorry, Sal. You know what Chema was saying, Now, all that time is when you get outside that your head will process it. But out of 20 people, now you go out. You go look around and say, me was fast.
I feel like it was the way she left that was painful. Because I didn't know she knew that she was going to leave. right?
Yeah,
so I think it was just the way she left. That
yeah,
was.
for no hug anybody. No hug me, I beg.
Well, if you look at Big Brother's house, Biggie has the final say, and it has surprises that he normally dished out. Yes. And yesterday was one of the surprises that Biggie has in his sleeves. And talking about Amaka and Doi, everybody felt that the Biggie was not fair to Amaka. But if you look at it also, you look at it from the angle of Amaka has a strike, and he has disobeyed Big Brother. He has flouted some rules of the house severally. So maybe that was one of the things that counted against her, apart from the fact that his fake housemates that nominated her. And also, I thought personally that Amaka's strategy worked against her, because she did mention in one of our conversation with the housemate that maybe she's too slow in going for what she really wants. So, and at the time later when she now decided to go, then it used to be a wrong timing. And so those are the things in totality. We look at it, it was against her. And I must say that after the house, she must have learned a lesson that even in Big Brother, you can learn.
Yeah.
So it is a learning curve for Amaka.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, Mr. But I get a lot of people are saying that, she was quarreling in the house because it was strategy. But, personally, I don't feel that was strategy for her. I feel like Amaka is the kind of, we see Fina quarrel every time in the house. Why don't you think that's her strategy? I feel like Amaka is a very expressive person. I feel like she always tries as much as possible. Actually, because she knows that it's a live show, she always tries as much as possible to let you know that, see, you cannot make me feel like you cannot make me feel less. Like, even though I might not have so much. I mean, in the house, in the beginning, she had a fight with Fina where they were saying this person has more followers, this person doesn't have. So she's always talking about how, even though I don't have so much, I mean, I can do so well, as in I can talk so well. I feel like I think she's very expressive. And even though people might think that's her strategy, I think her strategy was her being in a relationship. I feel like that was what she thought would have sealed her spot in the house. I feel like that was what messed her up. I mean, there was a conversation that Gilfire was having with someone in the house where he was like, she woke him up in the middle of the night and she asked him, "What are we?" And he that's why I feel sing song for
that's why I feel that Amaka was so conscious about entertaining her audience.
Yeah, I feel like she thought relationship was
like she was willing to enter. She wanted to grab every opportunity to let them know that I'm there. Because if we said this is not a strategy, what was the old talking in the mirror? Amaka, I am strong. Can you remember that affirmative process where she was talking in the mirror when she had a fight with Fina about Groovy and all of that? That she goes in the mirror, Amaka, you're a good woman.
Anybody can do that now. Really? Anybody can do that.
Would you be dramatic?
What if
I would rather be in bed and
What if?
I feel like Amaka.
See, Diana that went to go and send Biggie to market inside Darren. Did you know that there was a camera there? You know that even
Diana really
yes, no, she was serious.
No,
even Amaka too was. Even Amaka sent Biggie on air. I can't recently too. So most of them just do it. I feel like when you enter there, you even forget that there's camera.
Too funny, please.
With so much innocence. She said, "Help us go to the market to buy salt."
And then I love when she talks actually because of her accent. Biggie, I don't know, maybe you can help us to go to the market to buy salt because we don't have salt. And Biggie is like, I am.
Are you sending me?
No, because we don't have salt.
Okay, Amaka knows. She said, "Big brother, please pray for me." I feel like I was only pushing. Big brother told her, "Pray for yourself, Amaka."
I actually feel like Biggie is savage. This
I tell you, and I think that she knew she was going to leave. With everything happening last week, microwave. She did this one to microwave. She quarreled with this one.
After the whole punishment of talking, Biggie was like both of them, Cheesy and herself. They should talk with compassion. And she's been like, I didn't intend to. Actually, Amaka is a drama queen. Honestly, there's nothing anybody can tell me. Amaka is a drama queen, and trust me, I feel like Amaka is interesting to watch.
No, but she
it's not for the little excesses, but we're not perfect. That's the truth. I feel like she's actually.
I feel like her game was actually solid.
And when she was going, and when she was going, she said something that I knew that I would go.
Yeah.
So probably.
Oh, when she was leaving the house.
She said it. She said
Oh, I didn't hear that. So I only had. Oh, really?
She said it.
Yeah, she said I knew. Even when they were hugging, she was like, I knew that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said it.
I only heard the part where she said, "It was nice meeting all of you. I love you."
Yeah. When she was like hugging, she was not like, I knew that it was going to.
I knew it was like Jesus Christ that I know somebody is going to. Amaka is just like that because he knew that probably because of the quarrel and all what that happened.
And I think she's an
he knew that most of you nominated me. So you people want me to go.
With Brian, with Daniella, with Fina, with Chomzi, with Bella.
So bad. I really feel so bad.
I feel like last week was terrible
and
for her.
I think like she has a strong fan base.
Yeah, she does.
They would have come through for her.
She does.
They would have come through for her.
I feel like Amaka would do well outside the house too.
Honestly, but no, trust Nigerians now. So I believe, you know why I don't feel bad? Sometimes these things work in their favor.
Yeah.
Because people now go all out. Okay, for instance, I wasn't following Amaka yesterday. But I think I'm a very emotional person. I followed her yesterday because I really felt bad how she was treated. Like, and I know there are a number of people that will do the same.
Yeah.
And there are a number of rich people that will just say no for being treated that way. Look back on history and then look through people that were thrown out of the
Most of them
house.
do well.
Most of them do well.
Erica,
like outside
Tata.
though, their fan base make them feel like, how much did they want to give you in that show? I'm going to
Give you more. I say even beauty. Let's even talk about beauty for this edition. Have you gone to her page? She's doing very well. She has over maybe 50-something,000 likes on or views on every post. And you know when she was coming out, you would think that people at that point people were insulting her that she didn't really do her game well. She left because of the man, blah blah blah. You think that her fans will not stand for her, guys. Yeah. She has a lot of fans. She has a lot of people that are. I think because she apologized.
Yes.
I think because she apologized.
So I was following Beauty. I mentioned this on one of our episodes. Like I fell in love with Beauty's person. Like the fact that she's really pretty, and I just followed her because I was like, okay, this person is pretty. But yes, she really messed up, and I condemned some of the actions that she did. But trust me, I really felt, because it's another thing, because she had a fan base. She even had somebody who was saying he's a brother and was saying it is a show, Joy, it is scripted.
No, she apologized.
But I love the fact that she did not
look
for loopholes or try to do the pity game. She came out and she apologized. Like she owned her fault.
She apologized twice.
And that's why I loved her.
The first time she apologized when she first came out, I think that was like on the live show. Then the second time she went to her Twitter and Instagram to apologize like officially. I think that was really beautiful. After that, her page has been booming. Like, and I'm sure she'll get
to accept your.
Although she hasn't really gotten like brands, but I know for sure that she will do pretty well. She's a very beautiful.
Well, I think Beauty. A lot of people has great expectation from her being a former beauty queen.
Yeah.
So I think that is why some people felt bad when she behaved that way. But forgetting that she's human. And
she's human.
And the atmosphere in the house is quite different from outside.
Yeah, so us when we stay here, we're analyzing it. You forget that it's a different ball game entirely when you go inside.
Different
I'm
people.
telling you.
Even marriage self, you never hear say like couple enter married. Couple will be say they're not just they date too. They didn't just start dating. Like they've been dating for a while, but it's a different thing. You've moved into each other's space now. So you are in your faces.
Then you have 24 people. Or if you're looking down their left,
from different places.
It's crazy. It's crazy. People are saying, Nengi try you. I don't know if you guys remember her game. I feel like but anyways.
Nengi was camp. So for me, Nengi, you know the truth is I loved Nengi. Why I loved Nengi is when I saw her, she looked like that bitchy kind of girl that I'm gonna show you, Pepe. But Nengi was calm than I expected. Like I was expecting a loud Nengi, but I saw a Nengi of even when Nengi is angry or when she's fighting, don't talk to me. You know, there's this
I feel like it's her composure for me. Yeah, like, guys, like Nengi go on sit down for her. Nengi will do. Like, and then I think it's because number one, she's a beauty queen. I know they go through like training, they teach them how to walk, how to sit down, how to. So even when she's eating, like she go there. Hey, as a soft
actually,
babe. No, she
yeah,
makes like she really she played that game very well, and it worked for her because she's doing pretty well now. So
guys, like everybody, all the housemates except Dotun, they are up for eviction. Who do you think is going on? Mr. Bumi, I think we start with you.
Well, to me, Doyi will go. Doyi will go.
But you know, it's another thing for the housemates not to like doing, but like we're talking about the outside world now, because the ball is in the court of the people voting now.
Well, generally, you said the ball is the court of people voting.
Yeah.
They are still first, going by Doyi's antecedents, Doyi's performance even in the house. I think she will go.
Yeah. I don't think. I think at this point, I really cannot say who will go because we don't really, you know how like we had like the level 2, how they were always evicting them. So we already knew the strong ones, the ones that are not too strong. For the level 1 house, they've never been evicted. We don't know the ones that, but judging from their like pages on Instagram, I feel like Allison and Doyin might not go far. You know, and Chomzy too. I'm so
Chomzy don't get fan base.
Chomzy has fan base. She has fan base, right? But if you have to compare to others, I wanted to say I was going to mention Dotun too, but because he's the head of house, he doesn't really. I didn't go to his page. I'm like, what are you people doing? You people that are helping him with this page, you get right? But then anyway, since he's the head of house, I'm thinking doing Allison or Chomzy. What do
you think about Sadiq? Funny enough, some people like Chichi.
No, Chichi get
Okay. People like Chichi.
Chichi get fan. Chichi get people.
Mr. Bumi felt like you wanted to say something.
No, you mentioned Adekunle.
Yes, Adekunle. What do you think about him?
Well, Adekunle, you said it all. It's the outside fans that determines who stays and who goes.
Yeah.
But to me, Adekunle is fantastic. He has content. You know, his performance.
Content, but I think he's beginning to step on.
That is it. That is it. Of late, I don't like the way he was talking, and people will see me. People will do this. No. You have to play cool. You know,
you have to be humble.
Yeah, that is the word. You have to be humble. So that because he's doing well, that doesn't mean that he should go to your head.
Let me get into
that is it.
I feel. Why do I feel like it's Shegs that is making him act like that?
Yeah.
Because if Shegs when they do say me I big for outside, me I big. Oh yeah, now make everybody they do. Make everybody they do. I know they are not really both of them. I don't know what's happen, but they don't just like each other.
I was even surprised that Shegs and Bella did not. Okay, Bella nominated Adekunle.
But
Shegs did not.
Yeah,
did not. I was
surprised. But he trust him now. He not even far from his mouth, Shegs.
Like he waits for it. And it's every week.
Doesn't like that Shegs. He doesn't like Shegs. He doesn't like Shegs.
But what he doesn't know is that Shegs has more followers than him out.
Yeah, he does. And then, but I think so. I like Shegs. But I think, I liked him the day he stepped in. He's good looking and all of that. But there's one thing I'm not really feeling about him now, and he needs to stop. I really wish, like, if I had the opportunity to call my housemates, some of my favorite housemates, and I have the opportunity to, I'll tell him to keep it low on the Kinikon knows me, Ikoyi, the Ikoyi.
When you see me on the road, they say big shares, big shares.
And then the if not for Big Brother. I'm not even gonna meet you. I'm not gonna meet you. If not for Big Brother, please. Big Brother is a platform. You shouldn't be making it feel like okay, you're better than the rest.
I feel like he knows that it's a platform. That's the reason why he's there in the first place.
So don't be saying if can't even Big Brother, you go last in and that's pride.
And that's the vibe that Teddy was giving that time. That he was always saying, "Am I your mate? Is it because of Big Brother?" And we're like,
I love the way he calls my Big Bella.
Yeah, I feel like if you didn't want the platform, you won't be there. You had to audition for that role. I mean, I don't get it. Did they just say, "Shares, come and enter inside the house"?
If you felt you are there already.
Yeah, so Modella left like not so long. I think that was on Sunday, and then people were talking about how she didn't play her game well. How people that gave her a task, but she didn't do it. But I saw an interview with Ebuka yesterday where she talked about how they didn't brief her. She didn't know that she was going in there for a reason. All they told her was that she was going to be a fake housemate.
No, that's not an excuse. I saw that interview.
She talked about she talked about how she didn't even know, like when they picked her to be part of the housemates, she didn't even know she was going to be a fake housemate. So when she realized that she was going to be a fake, housemate, she now said, okay, what do I stand to gain? I'll just have to enjoy myself when I go into the house. And that was what she did. So she said when people that told her that she should do that, she realized that would have messed up her game in the house, because I mean the aim was to go in there to have fun, to vibe with people, and if you're letting me to spoil sheep, right, and spoil my relationship with people, I don't get how that would benefit me. So that was why she said when she left happy, because she knew that she wanted to go and have fun, and she did what she did. She showcased her fashion side. She was an actress. She showcased that, like everything that she was supposed to do, she went there, she did it. Amaka was like, you are like the first housemate that I'm seeing that is happy to go. She said,
I told
she's
you
happy. That's what she won't go do for the house.
Honestly, I told you now that she was so
she was so happy.
People were feeling bad for her. I said somebody catwalked. Like when they called, when they said the fake housemate, she's here, she should stand up. She
was so happy.
She was so happy.
I feel like
when she even did a shout out video, she was like, guys, I hope I made you guys happy.
She kept
and I was telling you that, you know, there's a difference with when you're trying to fake something.
Yeah.
This thing was expressive. She was happy.
Real.
She was real.
I feel like she did all she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
So if you like,
people
should come. She did her work.
Yeah.
Wow, this was such a wonderful. I had such a wonderful time with you guys. Oh my god. But yeah, let's just look forward to like Sunday and see who they will beat this week. But yes, guys, you're watching Afrobeatsglobal, and yes, we just analyzed everything that happened in the Big Brother house. I mean, we're always together, but like Mr. Gomi had to join us today to put spice, to add spice to it, and it was super fun. Yeah. But yeah, don't forget that you can follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. To enjoy more amazing content. Please also subscribe to our YouTube channel to enjoy premium content, guys.
Exactly.
Until next time, guys, do have a wonderful day. Stay safe and be happy. Bye guys.